first step to an injury usually starts with a weak thought. I was on my third set of 10, fourth rep on bench press, and pop went my left shoulder with a sudden feeling of electricity all over my body. I rolled the weight off. Didn't ask for help, of course. Don't ask. I'm a man. Don't even ask for directions. Looked into the mirror and noticed a lack of symmetry in my upper body. God, what have I done? I finished with my client that night, and the next day I was sitting in the doctor's office, being told I completely tore my pectoral muscle from the bone. I was going to need surgery soon to reattach before the injury scarred over and could not be repositioned. Then he dropped the bomb. Post-surgery meant a sling with no movement for 6 weeks, no lifting for 6 months. That meant no running or jarring type of exercises. What about my marathon, I thought? I did, however, manage to sneak in a spin class, and I'm sure the spinners in the class enjoyed being taught by a slot machine. After the initial shock, I reminded the doctor that 6 months was a half a year. He smiled and told me, "You're going to be one of those difficult patients." I left the office with my 6 and 6 sentence for stupidity. I know there's usually a chain of mistakes, but I really did not think I made any major boo-boos. I was wrong. Let's start with my first mistake. I did not warm up my muscles using dynamic stretching or any multi-joint exercise with lighter weight. I marched straight to the bench press because I was pushed for time before my client and I wanted to get a quick swell on. My rationalization? I work out all the time and my body's used to lifting, so blowing by a warm-up is no big deal. Besides, it's the only time I can get it in today. Mistake number 2. Many weightlifters use a technique that has you hold muscle under tension to increase micro tears in the muscle to produce better results. I was doing this on the bench press with what I thought was a moderate weight and was intentionally coming past 90 degrees on my elbow drop. I should have been at a much lighter weight to do this technique. And mistake number 3 also concerns my tension stretch. I should not do this on a multi-joint exercise as it's much safer to do with an isolation exercise. What did I learn? Mostly that I hate not being active and in particularly not running. Secondly, never go past 90 on a bench press, and in fact, do not do tension stretches on the bench press. Finally, do your warm-ups. So, train your brain and don't let weak thinking get you injured. Think ahead and don't let yourself slip into bad habits or submit to outside pressures.